Right, so we're back off Ollibobs. Just got all of this apart, give it a clean, made an absolute tit myself, left the UV off. While we was having crap weather on the Isle of Wight, it would appear you people on the mainland were having some lovely weather. But just having a look at the fry to see what needs to move on to the big pond now we're back. Just a general health check. It's got a sarg in here. I think that's a Ginrin Ogon. He's lovely, whatever he is. Look at that. Okay. He's beautiful. What else we got in there? Karashi Goit. Got a couple of Kajakus, which are coming along. What else we got in there? I was hoping we had an Akamatsuba, but he's actually orange on him. I think I mentioned that before, which is annoying. Got a Chag. Oh, I'm hoping, this is the one that I said I'm hoping it's a Saragoy, but it's getting darker and darker, sadly. What else have we got in here? Oops. It's a nightmare getting them out now. I call them kamikaze koi. They'll take their own lives before they'll be caught. So, yeah, I think there's probably 2 or 3 in here that can go in the main pond now. So I just need to double check. I think I'm about 18 degrees in the fry, and then in the main pond I think I'm about 16.9, so it's actually gone up nearly a couple of degrees. There's a Kajaku there, look. One of the thinner of the bunch. You can just see his colours coming through. But yeah, it's Mr. Bent. I think we're probably going to have to put him down today. I noticed a sore on his tail, so I'll have to be saying goodbye. I've got some, just the Hiatsuri I've just treated again, so I've got some koi calm, put him to sleep. This is absolutely, this one, absolute shit bag to catch because you can't see him. I don't know what he's going to be, but yeah, no, all good fun, all good fun. Right, must go. It looks like it's going to rain. The weather certainly follows us. Jill, John, on the Isle of Wight, you can keep your bloody weather. My God, nightmare. Right, excuse me, out of breath. 2 Tempests removed. So one of those, if not both, will be for sale soon, if you're interested. Going cheap, like a budgie. So, oh, bloody hell, knackered. So after testing it last few weeks, I've left it week after week to see how much crap it picks up. And it hasn't been picking up any. Being that this is off the skimmer line, a lot of the fines are being taken out of the water anyway, so it's not really needed. Plus, the jack mat is doing a grand job of catching the crap anyway, so we now got 2-inch. So from the Nexus, 1.5 inch into a valve, up to 2-inch because, well, just because. Comes straight up into the shower, into the 2-inch spray bar. So hopefully, I'm just about to switch it on, and hopefully we won't have any more leaks. And look, it looks so much tidier. Liquor paint, obviously, where the Tempest have sat. But yeah, no, looking good. Look at the difference in water speed. I can't believe it. I never realised those Tempests. I knew it was slowing down a bit, but it's a fair amount. Touch wood, we've got no leaks. So I've got one rubber connection which we're all right on, and then the rest are solvent wells. This isn't pressure pipe, just 50mm black, and then a rubber just to go onto the valve. But yeah, over the moon with that, and the difference in flow. Happy chappy. Right, so that's a couple of updates to the pond. Just before we go, I'm going to give you, for those of you that didn't know, I suppose that's most of you. We've just come back off of our hollybobs to Isle of Wight. Sort of a bit of a last minute thing. And as you can imagine, this time of year, the island of Isle of Wight, it was rather cold, rather wet and rather thundery. So, yeah. Although it was a very nice time, it's good to spend some time with the family and have a bit of fun. The weather was piss poor. But alas, so yes, while I was in the Isle of Wight, so I've always been around ponds. My dad kept a pond, but when we went to Isle of Wight, golly, that's a lot of years ago, I was quite surprised at the amount of ponds on the island, and specifically koi ponds. So I suppose subliminally, or deep down inside, part of that always stayed with me, and I've put parts of that of what I saw on my pond. So I thought while I was there this time, I'll quickly turn the camera on, and a few of the places we visited, I just took some footage of some of the ponds. So enjoy. If you're not interested in watching ponds on the Isle of Wight, you best go now. For those that are going to stay along for the trip, enjoy. And that, for this week, is your lot. Ciao.